What is up, YouTube? It is I, not the Alphonsus of Team Gradelock, and we come here with another deck profile for you guys. This time we've got Maudsley over there. Say hi to the folks, Maudsley.
Hi, everybody.
And today we are bringing you guys another deck profile. This time we have Messiahs, a little late, with Rondo coming out like basically a month ago.
Yeah, basically a month.
But you know what? We said we were gonna do the things that we did with all the Link Joker stuff, and yeah, there, you guys got Messiahs. So.
Yeah, we promised. I mean, yeah, sure. This, I'm saying this now. This deck profile isn't mine. This is from another player. His name is Christian. He basically inspired me to make this deck because I thought, man, it looks really cool and it attacks more than once.
There you go.
All right.
Take it away.
So first we're just going to start off with this, your starter, Neon Messiah. Really simple, really cool. So when it unlocks, you put it into your soul and it does its thing. It starts as a grade 3. Hey, I like to stride next turn, so the grade 3 does the job.
Does it get you only specifically Neon Messiah, or does it? Oh no, it's
any Messiah unit.
That's really good.
All right, and then this is your grade 3 lineup. I prefer using 7 grade 3s because I'm a heathen. Yeah, that's right. I'm a heathen, so you know, there we go. 7 grade 3s. So this is the new Messiah Alter Ego Neo Messiah. He's really cool. Basically, whenever you stride into a Messiah unit, you get to call something from your hand, and then you get to lock anything on your board. So if you want to get like those really cool combo pieces going off for you, like for example, you could call, anything really. Like you could call whatever you want, lock something on your opponent's board, and go to town, have a fun time. And then his secondary ability, his GB2, in my opinion, has to be the greatest ability you could ever have. Every one of your end phases, you Soul Blast 1 card, and as long as you're a GB2, hey, congrats. As long as something unlocked on your board or period, due to your abilities, you draw 2 cards. Man, I really like drawing cards. This is gonna be the original Alter Ego Messiah. He's not great, but you need a Messiah unit and you have him. He does this thing where, you know, whenever anything unlocks, you Soul Blast and draw a card. Not as good. Gets the job done. When you ride him, you Counter Blast, lock something, your Vanguard gets plus 5,000 power. It's pretty bad.
So you want to always be on the new Messiah?
You always want to be on the new Messiah. It is a sad and a bad game for you if you are not on the new Messiah.
Seems fair.
All right, and then we are going to move up into our kind of okay grade 2 lineup. All right, so first we have this really long name for this girl that I don't know. Her name is Lady Fencer of Matter Transmission. Wow, that's a mouthful. Okay, so she's really cool. Whenever she's on place, as long as you have a Messiah, she gets a +2, so she's an 11k attacker. And her GB1 ability is when you have a Messiah Vanguard and you attack, you can pay the cost, Counterblast 1. She gets plus 5,000 power. And at the end phase, at the end of the battle, she locks herself and you soul charge 1. So basically, she's your engine to feeding your soul. That way, every end phase, when she unlocks, congrats, you draw 2 cards. So look at that, she pays for herself. It's really cool. It's really neat.
She's one of the new combo makers, right?
She's one of the new combo makers. I like her because, hey, I like drawing cards and I like attacking.
I like drawing cards.
Hey, Alex.
We all like drawing cards.
I have no unit on my field.
An oldie but a goodie for those of you that have played Messiahs. Boom! Arrestor Messiah.
Yay! Shiny version.
Yeah, so, you know what? He was worth the whole extra $1 because it looks really pretty. His basic premise is he's an 11k attacker. He locks himself, and the utility of him is when you stride. After you strode, like I mentioned earlier, you lock. Let's say you lock an attacker that you know is going to be a problem next turn. You lock a booster behind that attacker. So you just boom, put a column on lockdown. It's great. He does his thing. Afterwards, he's pretty useless because he lost his +2. So yeah. So you want to intercept with him as fast as possible. That's how you want to live your life. Then we come to the new bad boy of the deck. I keep forgetting to put these cards right side up, but whatever. Boom! Metalia Messiah. So this guy gets +3 from whenever anything locks or unlocks. So your ideal play, whenever you open up with him, is you want to call him off of your stride ability, you want to lock something, get him to that +12, then you want to do your locking shenanigans on your board. You don't even care about locking cards on your opponent's board anymore. You just lock whatever you want, and he becomes pretty big. I think the highest I got him after my first stride was 32,000 by himself. That was really neat. There was no trigger on that. It was really cool. I liked it. Another combo piece that is coming up is this Messiah, Awakening Messiah. So Awakening Messiah works perfectly well with Metalia Messiah. That way when this guy unlocks, you could restand your really, really, really big column. And also give it another +2 so you can make it bigger. It's pretty simple. It's just meant to stand up a unit that's attacked, aka Metalia Messiah. Look,
Basically,
guys.
the grade 2 lineup, it's all about multi-attacks.
Exactly. So the point of this deck is you're going to keep attacking, and hopefully your opponent will be dead by then. If they're not, well, obviously you didn't attack enough. It'll be a sad day for you. It'll be a sad day for me. It'll be a sad day for everybody. All right, so here we go into the Strat Assist. Yay! You run 4 of it. That's it, period. No questions, no explanations, you run 4 of it. That whole thing where like you call it and search out a grade 3, no. With this deck, you will either draw into your right grade 3 or you will die. That's it, period. Seriously, don't take my advice. I'm not a good player. You kind of want to search out your grade 3, so be smart. Don't do what I say. Then boom, more Messiahs. Sacrifice Messiah. He is great. He is your unflipping engine, and it's pretty neat because every time that something locks, he locks himself, and you give +3 to your Vanguard or whatever you need to stay alive this turn. Preferably your Vanguard. Seriously, don't be like me. Don't be a bad player. All right, it's pretty self-explanatory. So this dude, he just locks himself, gets power, and he works pretty well for when you combine him with Lady of Transmission Matter. Yeah, so it not only does it refund you the cost for that, but it also just helps you feed the soul and keep your resources in check.
Another combo maker.
Another combo maker. Me personally, this is a tech card. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. This is a tech card. It's really great. So, O.N.S Messiah? I don't know how to pronounce that because it's weird.
It sounds right.
All right, but whatever. It sounds like it's all right. So another combo piece. Basically,
how soft-spoken this man is.
basically after this unit boosts itself, it's kind of cool. You Soul Blast, and one of your locked units, hey, you unlock it and give it power. It does its thing. It's pretty simple.
So you don't have to unlock
You don't have to unlock anything.
Thank you, Dave.
Thanks, Dave. This is the perfect guard I prefer to use. It is the Messiah specific perfect guard. This perfect guard, it just blocks all of your Messiahs. It's not Vanguard specific like all those other perfect guards that are weird where you can only guard your Vanguard and not your rear guards. But whatever, I digress, you know. What do I know? I don't know how to play this game.
So why do you prefer her over the unflipping?
So basically, there'll be tough situations, like for example, when you're facing off against a Kagura mirror match or other control decks, they'll be capable of wiping your board and you won't have anything to lock yourself. She solves that problem. Basically, boom. You banish it, lock 2 cards, mandatory 2 cards, and you draw a card. So there you go. You got 2 locked units if you manage to lock something with your stride. That's 3, and believe me, 3 locked cards is basically all that you're going to need to be capable of getting your combos off.
Sounds good.
Here we go to the trigger lineup. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Whole 8 crit triggers. Man, it'd be nice if I could hit 2. It'd be great.
You picked them. What are you talking about?
Whoa, we don't talk about that on camera. I digress. All right, so this guy's really cool. He just returns to your soul. So when you're decking out, you don't deck out. This guy, boom, look at that cute little guy. Blink Messiah. I like his new art. I don't like his current art. Whatever.
Well, that's his old art. So you're saying you like his old art more than you like?
Yeah, I like his old art better than his new art because his old art is better. His new art just creeps me out. It looks like I don't even know what it looks like. I just know that it terrifies me. Basically, he feeds your soul. If you're ever in a tough spot and you just need to start drawing some cards, you just slap him down, get a cheap attack in there, like turn a 9K into a 13K column. Draw your card, get your attack in. Pretty self-explanatory for that guy.
Sounds good.
And then, oh my god, heal triggers. We all love heal triggers. These are the heal triggers that you want to run. Want to know why? Because I like soul charging. There we go. I like soul charging, and I'm using my soul charge to unflip damage.
She doesn't soul charge. She soul blasts, right?
No, yeah, sorry. I love soul blasting in this deck. As you guys notice, everything in this deck soul blasts, so when I run out of soul, it's a sad day for me. It's a really, really sad day for me. And then, me personally, I prefer running these girls. They are not shiny, none of you judge me. Alright.
Judging!
How dare you? First of all, she just feeds your soul, and she gives something +3. So if you did the wrong thing and not intercept with your Arrestor Messiah, you make your Arrestor Messiah a 12k attacker. You guys know what I'm talking about. You're going to forget to intercept with the Arrestor Messiah. And then you're going to be upset because you're going, oh man,
I should
have intercepted, but I didn't. Alright, so that was basically the main deck, and now we're going to go into the Stride Zone. Part 1 of the Stride Zone is Sea Breeze. Why? Because
it's Sea Breeze?
It's Sea Breeze. If you don't run it, I don't know what to tell you.
Your stride-based deck, please run Sea Breeze.
Exactly. Then we are going into that Messiah. I don't know that's name.
Amnesty Messiah.
There you go. So now I know its name. I don't know its name because it's just literally there as a placeholder. I never go into that.
Fascinating, because like a lot of the old Messiah decks, you would actually go into it like as your first stride.
Yeah, in this you really don't have to. The only reason that you have it in your G-Zone lineup is because it gives you that extra crit in case you miss condition where you unlock more than 3 cards. Crits are nice in case you are like me, who you notice that you used all of your crits. Oh well, Vanguard, it happens. Theoretically, I hit one of them, and then I just drew into the others. So that's cool. And then this is Basilis Messiah. It's really, really weird. I like this card, but at the same time I don't. Basically, it flips a copy of itself, which sucks, and it's sad. Its premise is for every face-up card in your G-Zone, you could lock or unlock any number of cards on the board. So it's a really great control card. So basically, if you unlock one, you draw a card. And then its great premise is, oh man, I have 8 cards face-up in my G-Zone, and I really need to draw a card. Look, I drew a card, but I also locked my opponent's board. So really defensive, really nice. And then over here we have, boom, surprise, giant spaghetti monster.
Oh my god, it's spaghetti!
It's a spaghetti monster. It locks things. It locks your opponent's board. So for those moments when you're dying, this is what you go into. When you are in pain, when your opponent has like 6 things that you can't lock, this locks them for you. Don't forget that, kids. It's the important part.
Never forget.
All right.
Spaghetti.
We have this thing that looks like a spaghetti monster, but really isn't a spaghetti monster. This is Harmonix Neo Messiah. So premise behind this guy is that when he attacks, he unlocks everything on the board. Don't be like me who forgets that he also unlocks your opponent's cards. He unlocks everything. If you unlock 5 cards, that means your opponent cannot guard with grade 1s or higher, and then everything on your board that was unlocked gets plus 5,000 powers. This is your kill turn. Fun fact, he does not need to flip a copy of himself. He could flip anything. You run 2 of it because, you know, normally...
If the first one doesn't fail.
If the first one fails, you have the second one. Fun fact, if you're a good player, the first one won't fail. I am not a good player. First one has failed me a lot. And then we go into Flagellant Messiah. This is your first turn stride. The premise of Flagellant Messiah is for the purpose of multi-attacking. You go into him first, you combo off with Matter Transmission, and then she locks herself, then she, you know, you have your other units that lock themselves, and then boom, he attacks. So, oh man, I'm going to unlock 2 cards, and then there's another attack. And hopefully, if you're good at this card game, you will actually hit a trigger. I don't. Fun fact, your second turn stride with him will have a critical. So if you're not good at hitting criticals like I am, you know what, it's always nice to have that built-in critical.
Yeah.
And then we go into your stride zone. Yay, G-Guardians. I run those things because apparently I've been told that they're good. They kind of are. If you're in a tough spot, you unlock 2 of your opponent's cards plus 10,000 shield. It's really nice. Keeps you from dying. Don't die. We have this card. In all honesty, I've never used her.
She's nice.
She's a great tech option.
She stops combo plays.
If you're in a tough spot, she stops combo plays, like John said. Hopefully, if you live long enough, which I never do, you'll get to use her, and it'll look great for you. Here's what I like to call the traitor, Maxwell. So apparently, I have to lock one of my cards, and sometimes I don't have cards in my back row in order to get the plus 5,000 shield. I have it there because, well, let's face it, I just need a G-Guardian. Sometimes I need an option. It's there. And then our final card is this new girl, I guess. She's really cool. Came in the trial deck. If you have a locked card, you Soul Blast 1. It gets plus 5,000 power. If it's a Messiah unit, another plus 5,000 power. So 10,000 shield for the Soul Blast of 1. For those tough situations where you've locked your opponent board, but you didn't really draw into your unflip engine, aka your Sacrifice Messiah. Happens more times than you think, kids. You Soul Blast, get power, and congrats. That's how you stay alive. That was my deck profile. I borrowed it from someone. It seems really neat. It's been working for me. And yeah, if it doesn't work for you, maybe the deck isn't your cup of tea. Hopefully it works for you.
Hopefully it is your cup of tea. Guys, if you have any questions for mods, please let us know in the comments down below. As always, thank you for watching, guys. Mods, thank you for showing us your deck profile. Always appreciate it.
Yay, card games.
And I think I'm forgetting something. Am I forgetting anything? Oh yeah, hashtag Alphonse's wife who's so shit.
I was about to go, did you?
Alphonse is the trap master now. Excuse me.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, sorry guys. New thing. Hashtag Alphonse is the trap master. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody!
Yay.
Watch something cool.
No.